Fucking Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and just say that that is possibly the worst fucking thing I've seen in a long time. Oh my.
It makes Man of Steel look like Citizen Kane.
Fuck, it makes Temptation look like Citizen Kane.
It makes anything. You know what? It makes the Smurfs look like Citizen Kane. Oh yeah.
That.
Yeah.
So bad we just lost focus.
Yeah.
We can just
there's no...
try to do that real quick.
Hey, come on. That made it worse.
Wow.
Really?
Hey there.
Fucking...
There I am. I think it's all your negativity.
Good. Then the whole goddamn thing should be fucking blurry! Fucking bullshit.
That was fucking atrocious. We're just throwing words out, but I'm sorry.
There's no.
I can't even fucking make words happen at the moment. That movie was everything that's wrong with Adam Sandler. That movie, I don't even know what it was. Like I know there are a lot of movies out there that make people look like the worst fucking person in the world.
That.
But like shows like like It's Always Sunny, you know, like you kind of get the feeling that like Dennis doesn't like any of them, you know, stuff like that, you know, that's kind of normal. With shows, you know, having like a character that, you know, is kind of outside the norm, like How I Met Your Mother. You kind of have Neil Patrick Harris's character that kind of, you know, seems like he hangs out with them for pity.
But
this,
but
like,
those have redeeming factors. Yeah. This has no redeeming quality. I now understand Hitler's final solution. I know what he's going for.
I think this is a new record. We're like a minute in. You're bringing out the big guns. Break it down.
I'm so...
Explain to me that you finally understand Hitler's method.
Everyone involved with this film should be euthanized. Without a doubt in my mind. Euthanized. Actually, no, because that would be too nice.
He's actually got a point, kind of.
They should be strung up like Stalin.
The Hitler part, I don't quite get, but killing everyone that had anything to do with this.
No. Getting so pissed at a certain group of people that you want to exterminate them. I understand it. Now, Hitler wasn't right. I'm fucking right.
Jesus Christ,
you know what?
I'm Slaver Brian, and suddenly you're like Nazi sympathizer Brian.
I am now Joseph fucking Mengele. And I want to kill every motherfucker that even spoke in this fucking movie.
Goodbye. Oh my god.
Oh god. It's like an SNL reject movie.
Yeah.
I don't think, you know what, anybody...
Colin Quinn.
Quinn.
O'Terry.
Tim Meadows. Oh, fucking hell.
This movie was an excuse to have a bunch of people in a movie and then have Adam Sandler pretend to hate them desperately. Like, he doesn't like his family in this movie. He doesn't particularly like his friends in this movie. He doesn't really seem to give a shit for anything. Like, he makes fun of his kids. He mocks his wife in front of her and in public constantly. Which that woman's got to be a fucking saint to put up with that type of shit. And his monkey-looking ass. But it's just, it's fucking preposterous. I mean, this movie is the lowest common denominator. I
think it sets a new... No. This sets a new denominator. This is not your normal lowest. This fucking thing sets the bar...
It doesn't even set the bar.
I think this bar is up a Chinese man's ass. That's how low this bar is.
I mean, it's
you can make a ching chong puppet with how low this bar has been lowered.
Is that what we're calling them now?
I don't know. I'm so pissed. I can't even think.
That's where we are after this. Oh. Christ. Shit. As soon as we came out here, you want to know where Letty is? She's not in the back seat.
She's not even next to the car next to us.
She's not even over there. Fuck, there's nobody over there.
No.
Here, I'll show you where my car was. She's gone. She left.
And she had thoughts of running us over.
No. Yeah, she threatened us with a car, and then she drove off into the night. So.
And it would have been a sweet release after having watched this fucking movie.
Yeah.
I don't blame her.
I can't either. I mean, she was a saint to come with us. See, my problems today started before I even went into this thing.
Right.
Brad and Dave and our buddy Mike are right now watching Pacific Rim.
Which is supposed to be fucking awesome.
Yeah, I can vouch for a little bit of it. See, there was a 7 o'clock showing tonight, and I thought to myself, you don't have to see Grown Ups 2 until 9:40. You've got plenty of time to go to a 7 o'clock show. Sure, let's do that. Hey, Letty, let's go do that. We'll see a really good movie, and then we'll see this terrible thing. And in the first, 20 minutes of the movie, the theater broke, twice for indeterminate lengths of time. Black screen, 3D fuzz, it looked like, kind of trippy, multicolored snow coming right at you. It's kind of nice. You hear sounds of fights in the background. But yeah, it kept breaking, so we're just like, okay, well, fuck it, we'll just get some vouchers to come back and not worry about it, because yeah, it just kept breaking, and they were talking about restarting the whole fucking movie. But then I would have missed seeing Grown Ups 2. I am fucking stupid.
I knew this was going to be terrible.
Well, I thought it was going to be bad. I didn't. Why the fuck isn't Jake here? He's like your wingman on this shit. Because
it's not a kid's movie, and
this isn't anyone's movie. This has no audience. Well, this has the audience of the guy who was sitting behind us laughing his ass off. Fucking chucking it up. Ha! Ha!
I'm telling you, final solution.
God, he thought it was the fucking funniest thing in the world. Every time, the trailer. If you haven't seen it, don't, I guess. But in the trailer, it starts off with a scene of him kind of waking up, and there's a deer in the bedroom, and Selma Hayek startles it, and it starts pissing all over Adam Sandler. In his mouth, is pissing all over me. That's how the movie starts. There's no setup. There's no nothing. It's literally Happy Madison logo, panning shot over the city,
close up
zoom
of the
into the house, Adam Sandler, deer
face.
I've never seen the first one. I don't know if the first one gives any context to why there's a deer.
Not that I can remember.
Because
I tried to forget that movie.
It looks like a normal town. It doesn't look like he's living in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
It actually seems like a fairly decent sized town.
Right. Yeah. Ha ha, Hollywood. Every town that isn't fucking LA and diseased filled must have deer running all over. It's a fucking suburb. There are no fucking woods around. There is no fucking way a deer. Well, the daughter's a stupid fucking idiot for letting that's how the deer gets in. Is the daughter, through some weird fucking reason, leaves the door open because she wants all little animals.
Daddy, I wanted an animal to come in, and one did!
So this deer goes into the house, which... Let me tell you something about deers, Hollywood. They don't like fucking people! They will run away because we try and kill them.
The plural of that is just deer. Well, it was me or a commenter, dude. Come on.
Whatever. Dude, fuck this. So, the other thing is, No deer is gonna go in to the house, walk up a winding set of fucking stairs.
Up, platform up. Then all the way down to the farthest end of a hallway.
There's no way. There's no way the deer gets up there that easily and then gets back down the stairs that easily. No fucking way.
Oh, he made record time. I saw it.
Right. Yeah. The CGI. Yeah. There's more fucking CGI in this movie than there was in fucking Man of Steel.
Which is surprising. There's
no reason.
There's an inordinate amount of stuff that is just randomly CG.
Yeah, who needs to see a fucking...
Somebody got paid to make a computer-generated image of a deer penis spraying urine.
Not once, but twice. Because it runs into the shower where they make a joke about the son who's masturbating or whatever about the girl he likes. And then it pisses on him, too.
The setup for the masturbating joke is actually about 20 minutes later.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't even... Yeah, that doesn't even...
So, that kind of comes back around. It's callback joke.
Yeah. Yeah. And then apparently deer also stand on hind legs for extended periods of time while they're pissing.
Well, yeah, their legs are so muscular, dude. Deer, dogs, same diff, right?
And I mean, so I was already saying, God damn it, that was before Taylor Lautner ever showed up.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that comes up between now and, you know, the deer pissing, it's in my mouth, and T-Lots showing up, but
spinning and kicking and flipping like he's a fucking ninja.
There's just, I don't even know where to begin to even talk about any of it. Everything in this movie is like, it was designed to, like they were trying to do the same thing that like Movie 43 or Inappropriate Movie, you know, stuff like that, like trying to, or like Dr. Bowles' movie Postal. It's like they were trying to make the most offensive movie they could.
Did you just call him Dr. Bowl?
Mm-hmm. He's a doctor.
He'd have made a better film. And I hate that fucker.
Honestly, I haven't really been hating on some of his recent stuff. I will forever give him a pass after Rampage. He earned it with that one. He fucking, I don't know how he earned it with that one.
I wish he'd go a Rampage on Adam Sandler.
I would go for that.
And
I mean, it's like a middleweight boxer. He
right.
Kicked the shit out of him.
And
but yeah, this movie is, it's just, it's unfunny joke after random setup. Like, this shit just happens. Like, Nick Swardson is in this because apparently Rob Schneider was above this fucking movie. Let's give that a moment of silence. Let's let...
No moment of silence. Rob Schneider?
Yeah. You know,
bravo.
Fucking bravo for once in your life turning down a paycheck.
Right.
Because it's fucking beneath you.
Yeah. This is the man who was the hot chick and Deuce Bigalow. And he's in this film. That should tell you something right.
They couldn't get the guy who was in The Animal.
Oh my God.
Or the hit CBS sitcom Rob.
Yeah.
Apparently he said no. I don't know. I have no idea why he's not in this movie. It's everything
apparently
a Rob Schneider movie should ever be.
Apparently Rob Schneider has suddenly grown dignity.
A bit late in the game.
Well, you know.
But anyway, we got Nick Swardson, who's, for whatever reason, still popular with people. I liked some of his early stand-up, and I liked him in Grandma's Boy. And pretty much since then,
He wasn't a total fucking retard in Grandma's Boy. He was a nerd. He happened to get involved with the older woman, but, you know. At least he wasn't like a social... I mean, he wasn't a social fucking retard like he is in every other fucking movie. It's just...
In this one, he's a school bus driver who is really into drugs.
date raping his wives and then divorcing them 3 weeks later.
And he's gay. I don't know how even that works.
Yeah.
Makes out with a dog in it.
After the dog hits a beer bong in CGI.
Well, what are they gonna do? Have it really drink beer?
I'd have been fucking... You know what? I'd have actually been like, fine. You know what? I hate this movie, but at least you tried to go the fucking distance. At least you tried to kill a dog. I'll give you that. Bravo. You have balls. The rest of this movie does not. But no, they went the CGI route. I mean, they could have done a fake... You know what? You could have done a stuffed fucking dog for all I care. Why the fuck do you need a... If it gets to the point where you need CGI in a fucking comedy movie, you're done. Don't. Cut it out of your fucking movie.
Well, and it was really weird, too, because it was like... The beer in the tube was CG. And I'm not even sure if the dog was really holding the tube.
No, the entire thing was CG.
Tell. But like...
But the dog was... most of the dog was real, except for the
its
throat.
Giant, undulating throat as it's just taking gulps of this whatever beer it was. I mean, you've got... I mean, everything in this is designed to... I don't know, try to go past the limit of what you think it should be. I don't know. I don't know if that's even what they were trying to do, or if someone's just that fucking stupid with it. Like, every female character in this is just, like, tits out the whole time. Well, except for Maya Rudolph, honestly. But,
yeah.
It's like, oh, apparently every female in this town is, like, a fucking, you know, double D cup with like a size 2 waist. I mean, it's insane, but then like it's just constantly throwing tits and ass in your face.
Yeah.
And then like all of these guys like, you know, sitting right next to their wives just
ogling.
Yeah. Openly and honestly about it. It's just, it's a bizarre movie. Like, I guess it wasn't funny. Like, it was uncomfortable. No. Like, I kept waiting for, like, you're like, pig, slap. You know, some kind of, but no, it's one of the most chauvinistic films I've ever seen. Like, women are essentially fucking property in this movie.
I didn't...
Like, everyone has, like, a trophy wife, and they just drag them around to keep the fucking kids in check. Like, Adam Sandler doesn't even like his kids.
No.
He's constantly berating them, calling them ugly.
Well, I mean, they're half Mexican. You can't expect to like them, you know? I don't know.
What?
I don't... That you know what, that would be my mindset. That's what I think Adam said. It's like, oh, you're a lesser class citizen, but you know, you only got half me, so, and half your mom, and you know, whatever. I don't like you.
Oh, well, and one big question I had going into this that thank God the movie addresses for us is he even mentions to his kid, like he's telling him, you know, like that no, your brother's right. You are a very unattractive person. Everyone in our family is very unattractive, but we get amazingly gorgeous women. I mean, look at your mom. It's preposterous. What is this? Some kind of Hollywood movie? He did everything but fucking wink.
That's about as far as you can push to get the fourth wall without actually fucking breaking it down. And the fact that you think that's a funny fucking joke means you've lost it. If you even ever really had it. And I'm not Jake. I can sit down to an early Adam Sandler comedy and have a good time. I can't anymore. In fact, after
some of the old stuff,
I like Happy Gilmore. It's fucking stupid, but it's fun. This is just stupid. Like, he stopped being. You know what? He stopped being actually stupid, and started to try and get some intelligence in his comedic roles. That's where he lost it, because he's not. Adam Sandler is an idiot. Granted, he's a millionaire idiot, so he doesn't look that stupid. But Adam Sandler, first and foremost, started his career as an idiot because that's what he knows. He doesn't know this other shit. And it does show.
Well, it's just, there are odd moments, like, you're supposed to kind of buy him as, like, a compassionate father, a concerned husband, and it doesn't fly.
Not when he's breaking his kid's legs and destroying his daughter's monkey and...
Lies to his kids constantly.
Right.
He tries drugging his daughter so she'll go to bed
With
he can go outside and drink.
Pretty much, yeah. That's Father of the Year material right there.
It's a class act. It's got something for everybody. That's a lie. It doesn't have fucking anything for anybody.
No.
It doesn't. It does not.
I understand when Jake yells out he's done now, because I've reached that point myself.
I get it. I fucking get it.
I'm looking forward to Smurfs 2 now. Because there's no possible fucking way. No possible fucking way it can be worse than that. No way. No fucking way.
I haven't even seen the first one, but
At least the original Smurfs got me so stupid that I laughed. When I laughed today, it was out of sadness.
It's true, I saw tears.
Yeah.
But it's like, here's an example of a joke. There's a friend of theirs in this that he's got like one wonky eye. And I don't know, was he in the first one?
I think
Maybe.
They all were.
Okay, but there's no setup explaining it. Like, there's a whole like scene with Adam Sandler and David Spade talking. They're at a Kmart. There's rampant product placement. Everyone's walking around with like shit just held right up, like, boy, this looks delicious. I mean, it's fucking Man of Steel and then some with the product placements. Really, Kmart?
Yeah, if you're gonna pick a store, pick one that's not going down the fucking tubes.
Jesus Christ, that was the nicest Kmart I've ever seen too.
Yeah.
Fuck, they just build that for the movie.
Pretty much.
Got everyone I go in looks like a depressing fucking flea market.
Hell, the one we have and the other one we had in town, they're tearing apart now.
Yeah, to put something better there.
To put something right to improve upon it.
But yeah, so they're having this conversation, and the whole time, dude with this wonky eye, he's got like this fucking Sammy Davis Jr. shit going on.
He's an Adam Sandler mainstay.
He's just like sitting there, like trying his hardest, like making dumb faces. I'm like sitting here, like, what the fuck is this guy in the background? Like, is he just like an extra that they said have fucking fun? Like, I don't know. I haven't seen the first one. I don't know. That's my fault for not knowing these characters, I guess. No, I don't know. I'm the asshole here. But he just keeps doing that, and David Spade is like, no, I'm afraid of like my son that I just met, who they say he's 13. That kid's like my age.
Yeah, that was
weird. Here's my 13-year-old son, a guy who looks like Chris Hemsworth.
Well, and you got like 30-year-old cheerleaders and shit. I mean, it's just
it's all
the age thing is just it's ridiculous.
So it's a good thing Andy Samberg can still play high school.
And short shorts.
Yeah. Well, they had the entire fucking Lonely Island team there, so solidarity.
And MacGruber.
Yeah. So again,
SNL.
If you've been on SNL, it's like a fucking reunion. But yeah, so conversation, goofy eyeball guy. They're talking about, a way to protect David Spade because he's a shrimpy little guy. And dude decides, like, I'll pitch in my 2 cents. It's like, oh, I know a way to protect yourself from members of your family. Pulls up a thing of pepper spray and just starts spraying himself in the face. I don't know on purpose or if on accident or what happened, but he's just like, oh yeah, just do this, pepper spray. Spray. Ah!
I think it was on purpose.
Fucking finito. Scene. That's it. And then it cuts like 5 minutes later where he's fine. So apparently pepper spray is bullshit.
I can't.
But that was the joke. That was the joke. Pepper spray sprays his own face. There's no setup. There's no explanation as to why it is. He just does. He shoots himself right in the wonky eye. It's like, oh, is that why his eye's messed up? Does he do this a lot? Does he do that to, like, anybody that comes into Kmart? Like, oh, yeah, I'm looking at maybe, like, a pocket knife. No, pepper spray! Tsk, ah! I don't fucking know. Nothing is ever explained in this movie. And, I mean, these people get off fucking scot-free. Like, I can't even imagine how many goddamn laws they're breaking in this movie. And I know that's a fucking stupid thing to bitch about, but I'm sorry. It's ridiculous.
But they know the police force,
there is
so.
No accountability. Oh yeah, Officer fucking
Shaq.
And Officer Dante. The only thing I will give this movie is I fucking love Dante. I like him. I think he is funny. He plays the same character in every movie. He doesn't even really do it that well, but god damn it, I just love him for trying.
Right.
But I don't know. It's just like there's no accountability for anything. Like they just go places and break shit and like, oh, okay, goodbye, and then just walk away, and that's it. There's not calling the cops. There's not doing anything. This is a world where consequences don't exist. You know, you eyeball somebody's wife in front of them, par for the course. You fuck up a cop car. Accidents happen, right? It's preposterous. Shit, Selma Hayek owns like a boutique or something. And Sherry O'Terry is her employee, who apparently is insane hung up on Adam Sandler because they were boyfriend and girlfriend for like 5 minutes in 6th grade. And A, it's weird. B, Adam Sandler. Wow, that... Of course, her husband in the movie is...
Steve Buscemi.
Buscemi, so...
Which...
I take Buscemi. He's intense. Seen Boardwalk Empire? He's fucking intense.
I know. Which makes me wonder how they got... Well, makes me wonder how they got Salma Hayek and... Yeah, here's your thing. Steve fucking Buscemi agreed to be in this movie and Rob Schneider didn't. Explain that to me. And then, you know what? I think
he was in Billy Madison.
That's what I think. I think Adam Sandler has some real deep shit, some real deep fucked up shit on Steve Buscemi. That's the only thing I can think of that would make him go, sure, why not?
All I can think is like there's some like weird like like if you flip to page like 500, some like weird little like exclusionary writer in like the contracts that if you do a Happy Madison picture, they reserve the right to call you the fuck back for anything they ever want to do.
I mean,
you do one, they got you for fucking life.
Or he's got a video of him doing blow with a 12-year-old and fucking her in the ass. I don't know, something. He's got something. Because there's no fucking way Buscemi just goes, sure, why not? No.
Well, I mean, he does have a history of doing some weird roles, some weird. The last movie I saw him in was fucking Burt Wonderstone. So I mean, he's not exactly above. You know.
Burt Wonderstone is a fucking modern masterpiece compared to this.
No. I thought that was going to be the end of the sentence. I'm like, I'm going to have to argue this point against you. But no, I will give you that. Compared to this, I just don't even want to turn it back on. I just want to sit here in the dark.
Hide my shame.
Puppet show. That's the worst dog ever.
Ching chong, ching chong. No.
Oh my god. Wow. Okay.
I had to do something. I can't even think anymore.
I don't even know.
There's no redeeming value in this movie. challenge the viewers to give me some redeeming quality, which would make you. I'm going to. If you have to see this movie, if you want to accept this challenge, you have to see this movie, and then you have to tell me in 500 words or less why you think this movie has redeeming value. And then after that, I'm going to come to your house and kick you in the nuts because you're an idiot. That's the way that works.
So here's what he really wants you to do is watch the movie, come up with an interesting reason as to why it's good. I insist, post these over to this man's Facebook wall. I want to see how many we can get up there.
And I want your addresses because I really feel like kicking people in the nuts.
You're gonna reenact the ending of Jay and Silent Bob?
It would be more redeeming than this fucking movie.
Yeah.
We'll take a camera, we'll film it as I'm kicking people in the nuts, and it will be more entertaining than sitting through this fucking movie.
It was fucking awful.
Terrible.
I've never wanted to leave a theater more.
Never. I wanted to leave halfway through, but
halfway?
Well,
fuck, the trailers got fucking retarded.
Well, I only came in during Smurfs 2.
Lucky you.
Which I should have known right then as I'm walking up, seeing Smurfs fucking 2. I should have walked right out the fucking door.
It was great. He got there a couple minutes after us, and yeah, how I realized he was there was I hear, "Oh, really? This is the fucking shit I gotta walk in on?"
Yep.
Like, oh, Irving's here, yay!
Yeah, it was a great time.
I can't even fucking remember. Like, every goddamn generic trailer that's out, it was in front of this. I don't even... That fucking not Harry Potter series.
Percy Jackson?
Yeah.
The one where he's the half god.
Yeah, you're a wizard, Percy. That one.
The only thing about that movie is I liked seeing Alexander Daddario's boobies. But that's about it. And her eyes. Her eyes are ridiculous. They're the creepy, like looking at her eyes, I'm just like, I can't look away. Your eyes are just, the color in them are ridiculous. It is, like, that's another thing.
You looked up long enough to notice them?
Well, after she told me to look up now. That's the other thing. Go on to Alexander Daddario's IMDb page and look at some of the photo stills she's taken from premieres, where she's looking directly at the camera, and tell me that those eyes are just not...
He's got them all up here. Stored those away for later. Like a squirrel gathering nuts.
Well, yeah. That's what I do. Winter is coming.
And a Game of Thrones reference for the crowd. Knocked it out of the park.
Pretty much. That's...
I can't, it was just a bunch of generic trailers that I couldn't give a shit about, but there was one that I do want to touch on. I'm not sure if you've gotten this one yet or not.
Well, I guess should we do final thoughts, I guess? I mean, I guess
we should, and then... I mean, I don't even give a shit to talk that much about this trailer. It's fucking preposterous. Freebirds.
I've heard of it, yeah. It's, It's
an Owen Wilson movie about turkeys and how dumb they are, and one of them gets picked for the presidential turkey pardon, which they went with a surprisingly Mitt Romney-looking president for this movie, but that's something nobody could have planned on.
Of course,
a while ago.
Because deep down, the white folks don't want a black man. That's the way it works.
Watch that trailer and tell me that's not Mitt Romney.
I'm sure it is.
Jesus Christ. But he gets...
They've got enough color with the turkeys. They don't need more color from the president.
For whatever reason, all the other turkeys look normal except for Owen Wilson's turkey. He's blue. Not like the majority of his feathers, but his legs and like from the neck up, he's blue. It makes no sense to me.
Smurf turkey.
But I don't know. I know shit from turkeys, although there's like ones later that are like purple and yellow, so I'm guessing that they didn't do a whole lot of fact checking. But the movie is okay. Let me break this down for you and see if this sounds good to you. Turkeys, they're dumb. He gets picked for the presidential turkey pardon and goes to live at the White House, where people treat him like a person. He's like ordering pizzas and talking to people, so apparently that's ordering pizza thing. And then another turkey, a much buffer-looking turkey, like kidnaps him from the White House, and they break into a top-secret installation for a time machine. Are you still with me? A time machine. They break in and they find a time machine so they can go back to the first Thanksgiving, quoting the trailer here, to take turkey off the menu. The time machine's a giant egg, in case you're curious.
Of course it fucking is.
So that's a movie.
I love turkey. Fuck you, Owen Wilson. That's all I gotta say about that. It's like somebody had an idea so dumb, and they're like, but how can we make it? I mean, how would a turkey stop Thanksgiving? Well, they could stage like a rebellion or something. No. Fuck you. What about this? Fucking time travel. Nailed it. Also, the turkeys, back in like the 1600s. Tell me they're just like colonial. That'd be awesome.
No.
But not.
They're dressed like the noble savage. They're like throwing spears and shit, and like they've got like fucking like war paint on.
Congratulations, Native Americans. Trail of Tears wasn't enough. Now you're all fucking turkeys.
That's gonna be 2 movies really doing some favors for you people.
Oh yeah, Johnny Depp and his fucking... Oh, I'm part Indian. Maybe your little fucking pinky. You've probably stuck your dick in an Indian. That doesn't count.
I guess technically 3 movies, because isn't Tyler Lautner like some bullshit percentage Indian?
Tyler Lautner's a little fucking creep.
Well, yeah. He's got a really... Like, all of his features are right here in the middle of his face. It's kind of weird. All right.
I hate Twilight Forever introducing him as an individual.
Oh, but you did go see Abduction?
Yeah.
So we do some final thoughts. I'm so sick of talking about this fucking movie.
Final thoughts.
You have the floor.
If somehow, in the next 2 weeks, you happen to become brain damaged, say you save a small child from getting hit by a car and you get hit instead, or I don't know, just if you somehow become brain damaged, watch any other fucking movie besides this. Because even brain damaged people do not deserve to suffer through this. I would not put my worst fucking enemy in front of this movie. I wouldn't. I would take a group of Down syndrome children and take them out for ice cream instead.
It's very noble of you.
I would, because
I was very nervous there. I wasn't sure if you could see that I'm
No, I know. No, it's
like, oh no, he's bringing up Down syndrome.
Because they're not smart enough to realize this is a shit movie. We have to interdict them. We have to keep them from doing this. We give them ice cream. They like ice cream. It's cold. Their tongues, they like it.
Where are you going? You're just dreaming about fucking ice cream now.
Yes, I am. Of anything to get my mind off this fucking piece of shit.
It's like you got Down syndrome, and then you got like the chocolate chip one with like the mint.
Who doesn't fucking love ice cream and Down syndrome children? Watching their tiny little pug faces just.
My fucking god!
Watching them light up as they're eating this ice cream.
I'm not even gonna come back out. Okay. You no longer have the floor.
No, I don't need the floor. Just go.
Well, how do I follow Down syndrome kids and ice cream? All right. This movie is everything that you would never want to happen to you. I mean, you said that you wouldn't force your worst enemy in front of it. I would force everyone I can find in front of this so that I don't have to be fucking near it again. This is one of the worst experiences I've ever had at a movie. It was the least enjoyable time I have ever had at a movie theater. It's fucking terrible. I mean, there's a reason why I was getting updates from you and Brad all day. There's a reason why this thing was sitting at 0% on Rotten Tomatoes until finally somebody took pity on it, posting up a comment that was basically along the lines of like, well, I didn't dislike it. So like, I thought it'd be worse, but it wasn't. Positive review. Really? That's the positive review. That's your one positive review. That is the one positive review, was it wasn't as bad as I hoped it would have been. I didn't totally fucking hate it. So, 4 stars. 4 out of 5. It's a piece of shit. I've got nothing else. I fucking do not. As bad as the trailers look, the movie is worse. It's so much worse. There's so much that they're not showing you. And usually in a movie, that's a good thing. I hate it when trailers give away too much of the plot. You know, you end up with things that like just go overboard. You know, trailers for shit like Dreamhouse that gives away like half the goddamn movie.
Right.
No, this kept itself really close to the to the chest. Like it honestly, as far as trailers go, I gotta kind of commend it for not giving us any idea of what the movie was about. Of course, it wasn't really about anything.
I mean, that's good on them because they realized there's
no plot. This movie doesn't have a plot.
No.
This movie is literally one day in these people's lives.
Yep.
From when they wake up to when they go to sleep at the end of it. This is one day.
Literally. Apparently one day. Apparently all this shit can happen in one day, which, yeah.
It's a fucking busy day.
Right?
So I can only assume that every day in this town is a living hell.
Something. It might actually be purgatory. That would be deserving of every member of the cast. That they suffer in purgatory for their eternity.
Well, then that would make 2 movies about purgatory with 0% that I've seen.
Oh, god damn it.
I'm fucking done.
Yeah. I'm gonna go walk the earth as a blind beggar now.
Care if I join you? I'm assuming we'll be walking the same direction.
Yeah, I'm walking to Hollywood to burn it down.
I'm walking home. Letty's gone.
Yeah, that's true.
So
yeah,
that's me. I guess Brad, Dave, and possibly Mike, I don't know if he's joining in on the review, we'll be out here in a little bit to do Pacific Rim and probably tell you about how awesome it is. Well, here's a little Easter egg, Brad, for when you're editing this later.